Now, we want to hear a message from a colleague of Raquel Soriano, her manager from pre-admission clinic in Concordia, Ms. Sheryl. I hope I pronounce it correctly. Ms. Sheryl.
Jimmy, Adrian, Raquel's family and friends, it is with great honor to speak on behalf of Raquel's Concordia family. I often think of Raquel as everybody's middle sister, not the bossy older one or the spoiled youngest, but that steady, reliable, reasonable sister you could always depend on. She was a dream employee who carried out her work quietly, competently, and without complaint or drama. Raquel began her journey at Concordia's orthopedic unit in 2009 after a long and determined effort to obtain her RN license in Manitoba. She was instantly adored by her coworkers for her eagerness to learn, and she formed many lifelong friends, many of those who are here in the room today. She was a dedicated team member who mentored countless students and new nurses, guiding them towards their own successes. She treated every student like they were her own child. Even just last week, 2 nurses, now in their 30s, who were Raquel's students a decade ago, were arguing over which one of them was truly Raquel's favorite. Raquel had a special tenderness for any colleague who happened to be pregnant. If she was around, she would simply not allow any expectant mother to do anything physically strenuous, meaning that Raquel would inevitably take on the heavy lifting literally for herself. Her professional nursing expertise eventually led her to the pre-admission clinic, where she assessed surgical patients to ensure that they were healthy enough for their procedure and taught them what to expect while in hospital. Through her meticulousness and attention to detail, she touched the lives of thousands of patients, most of whom will never know how profoundly she contributed to their safety and well-being. Today, I consider us all fortunate. We were lucky enough to know Raquel and to experience the remarkable person she was. She was unbelievably generous, often surprising her coworkers with small gifts. And if Adrian and Jimmy were bringing her lunch, she would make sure that they brought enough for the entire department. The orthopedic unit remembers her handcrafted Christmas gifts, each one lovingly wrapped in special packaging. One year for Nurses Week, she gifted the entire unit personalized coffee mugs, many of which are still used every day. And of course, no trip to the Philippines or Disney World was ever complete without souvenirs for everyone. Raquel's legacy also lives on in the work she did to support other Filipino nurses pursuing their careers in Canada. As an active member of the Philippine Nurses Association of Manitoba, she helped ensure that the nurses who followed behind her would have an easier route than she did. Raquel loved her family deeply. She radiated joy when sharing story about Adrian or her beloved Maddie, Santix, and she embraced the role of caregiver to many of her extended family members as well. Her passing leaves a tremendous hole that will never be filled. We will miss her 10 p.m. snack of ice chips, 0 calories and blood sugar friendly, she liked to point out. We will miss her cutting a month's worth of medication labels in one sitting. We will miss her happily announcing that her home was already decorated for Christmas by September 1st. And we will miss her being the first one to arrive at the clinic each morning turning on the lights, greeting everyone with one of her many Stanley Cups in hand, and a Mickey Mouse sweatshirt on, ready to welcome the day. I hope you can find comfort in knowing that Raquel truly left this world better than she found it. As a devoted Disney fan, she had always put effort into making every place she touched feel a little bit more like the happiest place on earth. I have no doubt that she is now making heaven a much more magical place as well. Rest in peace, Raquel. Thank you.